Welcome to Flow into Alignment. Today I'm going to walk you through ways that you can step from from downward dog to warrior one. And you're not going to need much to be able to do that. Just clothes that you can move in, maybe even your fun yoga clothes, but whatever you feel comfortable being in, and a rug or yoga mat. Make sure that it is nice width, the width of your shoulders or a little wider, and then a couple yoga blocks. But if you don't have yoga blocks, don't worry. Just stack up some books so that they're about the same height, probably about 4 to 5 inches of height, and you'll be good to go. So grab all those supplies and join me today. So first, let's go into downward dog. We don't have to have warmed up and everything for this because we're working on just the step through. You can always use your blocks to start off with for your down dog. Have them ready for you. So, and I a lot of times still have to work on using blocks to fully step through into warrior one. Sorry, I keep mixing up things. I still have to use blocks to step up into warrior one as well, because you want to be able to keep your hips in line. If your hips tilt, shift, whatever, then you're going to potentially put more strain on one side of the back than the other, or one leg more than the other. And so I have to still use in class, and I'm an intermediate level, closer to advanced level, depending on what day it is, how strong I feel that day. I still have to use blocks to step forward from downward dog to warrior one. So that is okay. It doesn't mean that you're weaker to use props. It means that you're smarter, that you understand what it really means to be an advanced yogi. It means that you need to take into consideration what your body needs. And my body needs a little extra support and help. So the first version and way to step forward into warrior one is to stay on your knees. So you would go from a downward dog, exhaling to downward dog, inhaling, coming down to your knees, and you can move the blocks up if you need to, or you don't have to. So you can either use the blocks or your stack of books. Sorry, lost the word for a second. Or you don't have to, put your hands on anything. And you're going to inhale and pull with your abdominal muscles. So don't just flop the foot forward. Pull with your abdominal muscles, that right foot forward, coming into a kneeling position. Continue to inhale your arms up. And this is a variation of warrior one. It's on your knees. And then to move out of it, you would exhale, move your blocks if you need to, moving all the way through. You can go back to your downward dog and then inhale again, knees down, moving your blocks if you need to. Inhaling again, pulling with your abdominal muscles, that left foot forward, continuing to inhale your arms up into a kneeling variation of warrior one or modification. And exhale back. So if you struggle standing up into warrior one, this is a great way for you to work on getting stronger for your warrior one and be able to stand up. So let's say you're ready to move forward from that. So you've done your kneeling, you've inhaled your right foot forward, and you've practiced this version of warrior one, and you're ready to come up into the standing. Bring your hands back to your hips or to your blocks. Curl your back toe under. Squeeze your legs toward each other. Press firmly into your feet. And inhale, standing up. Put firm pressure in your front foot. Step your back foot closer so that you can put the heel down. And you're in full warrior one, standing. Arms can be up or hands on your waist. Let's try that on the other side. So coming back down with your exhale, blocks can go down, stepping all the way back into your downward dog. Inhale, knees down, move your blocks. Inhale, left foot forward, bringing your arms up. If you're ready to stand, hands can go down on the blocks if you wish. Inhale, tuck the back toes under, push both feet down into the ground, squeeze your inner thighs, push all the way up. Hands can be lifted or on your hips. Press firmly into the front foot, bring the back foot closer, pushing the heel down, and you're in warrior one. The next version of stepping through from downward dog to warrior one is still coming to your knees because you have the stability enough to have your feet flat and roll up, but you're still going to need lots of assistance to make sure that you can get that foot forward. So from your downward dog, you're going to inhale, drop to your knees, raise your blocks to their highest height, then push back into downward dog. Inhale, pull the right knee to your chest and step the right foot forward, as close to your hands as possible. You may need to take that back foot and step it closer. Push both feet firmly into the ground, squeeze your inner thighs together, using your abdominals, roll up, coming into your warrior one. Exhale, place your hands down. Blocks can go down to step back to your downward dog. And then again, you would inhale, knees down, and move through that again. Let me just move my mic because my hair keeps getting in the way. Sorry about that scratching. So, blocks up, exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Right foot may need to come a little closer as well. Push into your feet, squeeze your inner thighs, use your abdominals, coming all the way up. Warrior one. Exhale, hands down to your blocks, moving your blocks, stepping back, downward dog. Good, and you can practice that several times. So what if you're like me and you're ready to keep moving forward? You don't need to come down to your knees, you don't need your blocks really high, and you're just ready to just take that full step forward and coming all the way up. So you're gonna do what I do, which is keep your blocks at this height consistently. And going from your downward dog, I'm gonna inhale, pull your right knee into your chest, lift the back heel up, step that right foot to where it's in between your feet, plant that back foot flat, bend the front knee, push down so that you can come up, inhaling up, and then exhaling, you'll step back, move through that again. Inhale, left knee to chest, back heel up, step forward, plant the back foot, push down to come up as you inhale. Exhale, coming back down. The last thing you can do with this variation is you can work on trying to point your back toes out slightly. So to do that, you're going to step forward slightly with your left foot, taking your toes out to the corner slightly. Then inhale your right knee to chest, step forward. So you're not going to lift the back heel this time. Push firmly down through your feet to push up, coming into your warrior one. With slight turning of the toes outward, but your back legs still rotated inwards. Exhale, hands back down to your blocks, step back to downward dog. And again, take that small step forward, the right foot, right toes face slightly outward. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Push down to come up as you inhale, warrior one. Exhale, coming back down. And those you can work on at home at your own in your own time to work on stepping from your downward dog to your warrior one and getting the stability to be able to do that and making sure your hips stay steady. So what do I mean by that? For your hips to stay in line. So what you don't want to feel and see, especially if you can get a mirror somewhere so you can kind of watch yourself, is from your down dog and you step forward, you don't want to feel this, where the right hip pulls towards the right knee, and then you come up kind of all crooked in your back. That just means that maybe you need to take the back foot and step it a little closer. Then you're going to squeeze your inner thighs together as if you have an exercise ball between them, and that'll help stabilize your hips. And you're rolling the back thigh in to the center. That will help stabilize everything, and then you can come up. Yeah. The other side, the same thing can happen. Stepping the left foot forward, you can end up twisting. And this is only going to cause you more strain in your back, absolutely more strain. So step the back foot a little closer, squeeze your inner thighs, roll the back thigh in to the center, and then you can take yourself up. So keep working on those drills, keep working on those things, and then you'll be able to smoothly eventually step forward without needing the assistance of your blocks at all. The next video I'm going to work on with Warrior One is coming from the Warrior One position, the step through, and working on getting your arms straight out and then coming all the way up. So kind of working on the strength of the back, legs, and abdominals to be able to accomplish that. If you're wanting to know other things that you can do to help you with the step through for Warrior One, look for different videos that I've done for abdominal exercises, because you're going to need strength in your abdominals to pull your knee to your chest. You're also going to need the exercises where you're working on your hip flexor strength, where you're lifting your leg up off the ground and putting it back down. So any abdominal strengtheners, anything where you're pulling your leg towards your chest, continuing to work on your downward dog will also help. Stepping up to the top of your mat from downward dog also helps. All those things will help strengthen your abdominals, help you understand how to do that. And also making sure you use props to create more distance, between the floor and your chest. And you continue to work on that hollowing out of your chest, creating space. I hope this video was helpful in helping you learn what you can do to step forward for your Warrior One. I can't wait to see you in the next video.